Have you ever stopped, truly stopped, to ask yourself, who are you really becoming, day by day, choice by choice? Not just the big moments you celebrate, the promotions, the breakthroughs, the rare acts of bravery or brilliance, but at your core, are you defined by those isolated flashes, or by the quiet, repeated patterns that shape your character when no one is watching? In the shaded Lyceum of ancient Athens, where virtue was dissected like the natural world itself, Aristotle, the master observer of human excellence, delivered a truth that rewires how we see ourselves. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. At first, it might feel like a demotion, reducing grand heroism to mundane routines. But oh, dear listener, lean in closer. This is no diminishment. It's the ultimate empowerment, a revelation that excellence isn't reserved for geniuses or lucky moments. It's built, brick by daily brick, in the habits we choose to repeat. Today, in this extended narrative, I'll guide you through the profound layers of this wisdom, weaving stories of one-act wonders who faded and habit builders who endured, real-world lessons on forging excellence through repetition, and practical steps to turn your repeated actions into a life of true mastery. Promise me you'll stay with me. By the end, you might just see your daily choices as the chisel sculpting your masterpiece. Picture this: the Lyceum's walks, Aristotle pacing with students, observing not just stars or animals, but human potential. He saw excellence, arete, not as sporadic sparks, but as habituated virtue. Courage repeated becomes brave character. Kindness repeated becomes compassionate soul. Lesson 1. Isolated acts impress. Habits transform. In our highlight reel world, we chase viral moments. One viral post, one heroic deed. But Aristotle whispers, those fade, habits compound. James Clear's Atomic Habits research echoes. Small repeated actions yield 1% improvements compounding to 37x better in a year. Apply it to your goals. Want excellence in health? Not one intense workout, but daily movement habituated. But let's dive deeper into a narrative tale to illustrate. Once upon a time, in a competitive city much like ours, lived Mia, a talented writer who dreamed of novels but lived in bursts. Frantic NaNoWriMo months producing drafts, then months of nothing. Her acts impressed friends, but excellence eluded. Books unfinished, craft stagnant. Frustrated, she read Aristotle one quiet evening. The quote hit like revelation. Her excellence wasn't lacking talent, it was lacking habit. Awakening, Mia shifted. 500 words daily, no excuses. Rain, tiredness, inspiration absent. Within a year, her first novel published. Within 3, a series. Mastery flowing effortlessly. Lesson 2. Repetition turns act into essence. Like Mia, we mistake bursts for progress, but neuroscience shows habits rewire brain. Myelin thickening neural paths for automatic excellence. In creativity, commit daily minimum. 10 minutes sketching, compounding into portfolios. Now, let's pivot to the emotional realm, where this wisdom heals the heart. Aristotle's habits shape character. Repeated patience becomes forgiving soul. Repeated gratitude, joyful heart. Lesson 3. Emotional excellence is habituated. Therapist Wendy Wood's research. 43% of actions habitual. So curate them for well-being. Daily gratitude. Journaling reduces depression, 25%. Practically habit stack. After coffee, 3 things grateful. Compounding emotional wealth. Weaving in societal impact. Consider how habituated citizens build civilizations. Athens' excellence from daily civic habits. Debate, duty. Lesson 4. Collective habits forge societies. Singapore's cleanliness from habituated fines and norms. Prosperity follows disciplined repetition. In community, model habits, punctuality, listening, rippling excellence. As our story unfolds further, explore purpose. Aristotle's eudaimonia, flourishing from virtuous habits. Lesson 5. Purpose emerges in repetition. Viktor Frankl habituated meaning-finding in camps, surviving with soul intact. But a caution. Wrong habits compound wrongly. Lesson 6. Choose wisely. Audit repeated actions. Social media doomscroll versus reading. Finally, as we conclude this epic exploration, remember, Aristotle's excellence isn't elite, it's everyday repetition. Lesson 7. You are your habits. Daily ask, what do I repeatedly do? And who is it making me? My dear listener, we've traversed ancient walks, modern minds, and personal mastery. Aristotle's "we are what we repeatedly do" isn't limit. It's invitation to excellence. Habituate it. Become it. If this resonates, share a habit you're building below. Until next time, may excellence habituate your path.
If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.